Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to VMI and the 5th Annual Virginia Commonwealth Cyber Fusion event. I'm Colonel Dave Gray. I'm the director here at the Center for Leadership and Ethics, and I'll be hosting you today and over the next 2 days as Master of Ceremonies. We've got a great lineup for you, and I'm sure, as it has been in the past, a great competition. This couldn't be a more timely event given what's going on currently in our world, and I hope it underscores the importance of all of you as future cybersecurity workers, professionals, and leaders making that mark, because we need you out there in this new world order. So before we get started, I'd like to thank our co-hosts and co-sponsors. They're instrumental to putting on this conference and competition. We'd like to recognize first the Commonwealth Cyber Initiative and the Virginia Cyber Range. They are some of the original participants of this conference. We couldn't run it without the Cyber Range in helping us organize this event and competition. So I'd like a hand for the Cyber Range and the Cyber Initiative. Now, we'd also like to thank those corporate sponsors, and we'll give them a chance here to introduce themselves and talk just a little bit about their corporation in just a minute, but they helped underwrite this event, and their support for this event is critical to its success. So let's give our corporate sponsors a hand as well. Now, someone who's been probably our biggest supporter, sometimes behind the scenes, is our honorary chair, Senator Mark Warner. He could not be here today, as you can imagine, tied up with a few things in Washington, D.C., but he did send a message to you, the competitors, today.
Hi, I'm Virginia Senator Mark Warner, and I want to welcome you to this year's Commonwealth Cyber Fusion. As chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee and as co-chair of the Cyber Caucus, I know how critically important cybersecurity is to every industry across Virginia and across our nation. I also know that we desperately need more people in the cyber talent pipeline. You know, we've gone over the last number of years from being about 1 million jobs short in cyber back in 2013 and 2014 to today in 2022, we literally have 4 million unfilled cyber positions all across our country. And literally tens of thousands of those positions are right here in Virginia. And the good news is these are well-paying quality jobs. Starting average salary for a cyber professional is $88,000. And we've learned that these cyber jobs run the gamut, from folks who are PhDs to computer scientists to folks with a community college degree as well. So I'm so glad that so many of you are here for this event, and I'm glad that so many students are participating. I also want to give a special shout out to VMI and to the other entities who've been involved in putting together this event. We appreciate it. You are truly training the talent of the future. So I hope we get a chance to interact more. I hope we can do this at some point in person. But again, congratulations for all of you participating in the Commonwealth's Cyber Fusion.
It's now my great honor to introduce Brigadier General Robert Mareshi, who is VMI's Deputy Superintendent for Academics and our Dean of Faculty, who would like to welcome you to this event on behalf of VMI. Sir.
Thank you all very much. Thank you, Colonel Gray, for that welcome. Good afternoon and welcome to the Virginia Military Institute in Lexington, Virginia. I imagine for some of you it's your first time here, and you've If it is, you've noticed this is not your typical looking college from appearance, but the students are just like the rest of you, even though they wear a uniform. We're pleased again to be hosting the Commonwealth Cyber Fusion event, an invitation-only event for colleges in Virginia that are centers of academic excellence in cyber defense. We have most of the eligible colleges, 19 colleges, here with us today. As you just heard from Senator Mark Warner, I'd like to thank him, even though he's not here, and our co-hosts, the Commonwealth Cyber Initiative and the Virginia Cyber Range. You will be hearing from both of those organizations at the dinner this evening. I also want to extend my thanks to the Virginia Cyber Range for putting together a challenging Capture the Flag competition that you students will be tackling tomorrow. And this year, we have two competition categories, one for community colleges and one for four-year institutions. Whoever scores the highest overall gets to bring home the Virginia Cyber Cup. Commonwealth Cyber Fusion is designed with you, the students, in mind. You will be our future cybersecurity workforce. As events of the past several years have shown, protecting our country's cyber environment has strategic, operational, and tactical implications. Your evolving expertise and knowledge of cyber-related issues, not just the technical, but also the political, economic, and military ones, will help protect our country and employers today and long into the future. Over the next 2 days, we encourage you to expand your cyber world horizons, network with your peers, and take advantage of the vast knowledge that's represented by our speakers and sponsors. We know you will be challenged with tomorrow's team competition. Regardless of how your team places, you will come out of this experience with more knowledge and, we hope, an appetite to learn more, and there certainly always is more to learn in this particular field. Enjoy your time together, make some new friends, and expand your horizons. On behalf of the superintendent, the faculty, the staff, and the Corps of Cadets, welcome to VMI and Cyber Fusion. Thank you.
Thank you, General Moreschi. So now what I'd like to do is introduce some representatives from our founding sponsors to tell you a little bit about their companies, and most of them have booths out here that you should, if you haven't already visited, please do so today while you get a chance. First up is Mr. Mike Banks, who is the Security Engineering Manager with Amazon Web Services. That's right.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to mention Michael Banks. Amazon Web Services is a web services division of Amazon. We focus on cloud computing. We are the largest and most comprehensive cloud platform out there. One of the founding missions of Amazon is to be one of the most customer-centric company in the world. So it's been a wonderful pleasure chatting with a lot of you at the booth that we have out there. I was probably playing with one of the yo-yos that some of you all probably have. But I want to thank VMI and everyone for inviting us, and it's been a pleasure being one of the founding sponsors. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to introduce Mr. Ted Wagner, who is the Vice President and CISO, Enterprise Security with the National Security Services. Mr. Wagner.
So I'm Ted Wagner. I'm BMI Class of 88. I'm the Senior Military College Cyber Institute Advisor to BMI, and I'm the CISO for SAP NS2. SAP is the third largest software company in the world. 78% of the world's transactions touch SAP software. NS2 is the second largest consumer of AWS GovCloud. So we have this tremendous need to keep our customers' data secure. And events like this are the key ingredients to building cyber professionals. And you heard the Senator talk about the dire need that we have for more competent cyber professionals. And the best way that you can prepare for a profession in cyber is to get hands-on experience like you will get this weekend. I wish all of you the best of luck. Go Keydets.
Next is Mr. Jerry Bessette, who is the Senior Vice President, Commercial Cyber Incident Preparedness and Response with Booz Allen Hamilton. Jerry.
Good afternoon. I'm Jerry Bessette with Booz Allen Hamilton. It's great to be back here in Lexington and at VMI. And I, too, am a VMI graduate from the class of 1985. And it's great to see all of you here in the audience. As everybody has said, we really need cyber talent, and the Virginia higher educational system and the universities and colleges produce some great talent. So looking forward to all of you participating in the competition and having spoken to many of you out here. And really, we've come such a long way from when I was a student here, doing Fortran 77 punch cards, taking them down to the mainframe to wait a day to get your calculations and your results for the engineering problems we were working. Booz Allen Hamilton, we are a corporation with 27,000 people. We're the largest provider of cybersecurity to the U.S. government. We help the government defend over 80% of government networks. And within the commercial division where I sit, we service 33 of the Fortune 100, 18 of the top 20 banks, nuclear power plants, energy companies, pharmaceutical companies, and we're on the front lines fighting the battle, helping clients respond in crisis situations and defend and prepare for those attacks. So we need all of you, and it's very exciting, as I said, to see so many people here, and encourage you to continue to stop by the booth. And good luck tomorrow. Thank you.